Dance by Pam Shiller, illustrated by Carol Newsom. Audrey grabbed her toy guitar and smiled as her mommy helped her out of her car seat. They were stopping at Audrey's favorite spot for lunch. "Audrey," Mommy said, "you can take your guitar with you, but you can't play it inside. Do you understand?" Audrey nodded. Inside, Audrey and her mommy waited their turn patiently behind the people who were placing their orders. Audrey's fingers tapped on the strings of her guitar, but she didn't make a sound. The gentleman ahead of Audrey turned around and noticed Audrey standing quietly with her guitar. He asked, "Hey, little one, do you know how to play that thing?" Audrey nodded. She remembered her mother's instruction. She looked up at her mother sheepishly and struck just one string. Bing! The man smiled and winked, then turned back around to pay for his sandwich. Audrey plucked the guitar strings again. Bing! 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 Her new friend turned back around, and with a big smile he said, "Wow, you can play that guitar." That is all Audrey needed in the way of permission. She started to strum her guitar with gusto, and when the gentleman widened his smile, she said, "Dance." Without hesitation, the man replied, "Well, I believe I will." He turned to his wife and extended his hand. "Shall we?" he asked. "My pleasure," she replied. Audrey's music filled the air, and toes began to tap around the deli. Audrey noticed the lady behind the cash register tapping her fingers on the counter. She nodded her head and said, "Dance." A young couple entered the delicatessen. "Oh my, what's going on in here?" asked the lady. Audrey smiled and said, "Dance." And with this magic word, the couple began to dance. Audrey strummed happily, and the joy spread through the deli. Everyone was clapping and tapping and spinning and twirling to the music created by a little girl and her pink guitar. When Audrey stopped playing, everyone cheered. Audrey walked over to one of the dancers and bent down to look at her shiny pink shoes. The lady said, "These are my new pink shoes." Audrey pointed to her pink guitar and said, "Match." The woman laughed. "Yes, my pink shoes match your guitar." Her husband got down on one knee and said, "You made my day, little one. This morning when I woke up, I had no idea what my day might hold. I didn't know I needed to put on my dancing shoes. You turned an ordinary day into an extraordinary day with one little word. Thank you for the dance." The end. The first picture is the real Audrey. The picture in the middle is Pam Shiller, the author, and the last picture is the illustrator, Carol Newsom. The end.